Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Terra Tech. And on this episode, we are going to continue where we left off. As you can see, I have what's left of my bot right here. And somehow, I want to turn this into, if we don't get attacked again. As you can see, I do have two enemies right over there. And another one just around the corner over there. You can't really see him right now, but he's over there, trust me guys. Very, very close to us. So I'm going to put this stuff back into my base now that my... actually, that's not going to happen right there. It actually went underneath it. I hate it when it does that. It does that from time to time. I'm not quite sure why. But, you know, it's not really that big of a deal. I'm sure they're going to fix that eventually. I do have pieces where I can collect and sell. So, I mean, it's not the end of the world if I don't have enough money. But what I'm going to try to do is create a flying base bot. Don't think I have the pieces to do it. So let's go ahead and look at that real quick. GSO turbine propeller. I think that's going to be good. I think that's going to help us out. An enclosed propeller fan to propel you forwards and upwards. So if we use these right, I think we might be able to get you know, enough thrust going up with the GSO booster jet. Now I need a fuel tank for these, and I don't have one, but they do allow you to boost a little bit before they run out of fuel. And so it's not the end of the world if I can put a whole bunch of these on the back. That's going to help us out as well. And then the only thing that I have to actually give us real lift is this GSO little lift airfoil, or aerofoil I should say. A mini wing can be used for lift or can be used rotated for a spoiler. So we're gonna have to try this out because I don't know which direction it needs to go into to get lift. So we're gonna do a couple of these maybe. In fact, let's go ahead and buy a couple of those. And then we're going to buy some GSO turbine propellers. We're probably going to need quite a few of these. And I hope I have the cash to be able to buy all the stuff that I want to buy. Not really sure what design we're going to use just yet. It's going to be kind of just trial and error and see what we can do. My bot is not as small as maybe I would like it to be, but I need the weapons on there to protect my guy. I don't really need these armor pieces, so we're probably going to get rid of those. Let's see, I don't really need this wheel back here either. So let's make this our little booster central. We do need to leave some wing or some space back here for the wings in some way. I'm going to move this weapon. I know it's going to make the back of my bot pretty vulnerable, but you know, at this point, what isn't, right? Like, what isn't vulnerable on this bot? Let's see, if we put these here, do you think we'll still get the lift required? I think so. I'm hoping so. But I don't know if that's going to be enough lift. So look at these stacked nice and neat for us. That's perfect. Do we want these going forwards? Is that the forward part right there, or is that? What if when I move that? I guess it's going the right direction. We'll just have to see. I'm gonna have to move some of these weapons off to this side if I want this to be going up and down. Come on, nope. Go back. There we go. And again, I think this is the back side of it right here. So if we can keep that all the way around, that should give us some lift on the sides. And with the boosters, I'm just hoping this works, guys, because I really don't know what else to do without those wings. I mean, it's one of the main pieces. And if I had picked up my flying bot when I had the chance, I actually had the chance to do it several times, but I didn't do it. Because at the time, I figured, you know, okay, if I don't pick it up, it won't get destroyed, and I'll come back to it. And it wasn't until later on that I decided to kind of go off and explore, and I got so lost. I'm literally like 3 hours away from wherever my base is, and I don't even know what direction it is. But I went off in one direction for like 3 hours straight, and yeah, I'm nowhere near my base. And because of that, yeah, they do kind of put, you know, other bases and other places that you can discover further away from your main starting point, but so rarely that in the amount of time that I've been out here, I've only discovered, I believe, like 1 or 2. So yeah, not very often. It's not one of those things that you're really going to run into a lot. And that's one of the things they changed on the new patch, is they made it so that you run into those things a lot more often. There's more bases to start with. I believe there's supposed to be 4 bases on this playthrough, and on the new patch, it's something like 10 to start with. So that's going to be a huge advantage for us to get the pieces that we really want. Because one of the things that's been holding us back, or at least holding me back, is I don't have a shield bubble, and I don't have any batteries. I'm missing quite a few base pieces that just they never dropped. I never got them, and the few times that I did manage to actually see them, they got destroyed. So that kind of sucks. So I'm hoping on the next playthrough, and you know, we do this every so often, I actually go back and do another playthrough on the new patch. So it's not something that was unexpected. I was just kind of hoping to get a little bit more done on this one, because there's been a few things that I really wanted to try out, such as the plane, really for one, and then I guess we're going to use a few more here on the front, and then my base. And those are just two things that no matter how much I tried to get to on this playthrough, the enemies have been so freaking hard that we just really haven't really got to experiment with that stuff yet. So I hope this is all set up right. Otherwise, I'm going to have a lot of stuff to move around. There it is. I hate how it kind of moves around depending on where you're looking. I mean, I guess that kind of makes sense, but it's kind of annoying as well. Try to figure out where it's going to be. What do you guys think? Do we need another one right here in the center? Can we put weapons on these things? I guess... No? Let me see if I can pick up the weapon. Where did that attach? Oh, we can. We can put weapons on the side. Well, then we will get one more, because why not? I mean, we might as well go all out and see if it's even possible. And we might get a few more of these boosters. I don't know if they're really going to work in some places, but we have the cash. And like I said, if this doesn't work, chances are in the next one I will just, you know, restart and go on to a new patch. So might as well spend all the money we have. Let's see if we put that there. Actually, I'll move that forward, because I don't know what happens if you... should I put it that close? I don't know. Maybe we can. I don't know what happens if the thrust is hitting something from behind it. I'm hoping it's not that big of a deal. In fact, you know what? We will move these weapons here onto the side, and I will put the thrust here. That looks kind of cool. I actually like that a lot better. Let me go ahead and pick this up as well. Get rid of this gun. Put this on the side. And I could actually have a lot more thrust all over my bot. I could do some here on the back where these weapons are. Here on the sides as well. I could actually put more of these propellers, which I may actually have to do depending on how well this works. So let's give it a try. Is it working? Can I move? No, we're not going that direction. Too many enemies that way. I don't see it really working very well as far as giving us lift, what we're actually trying to do. Let's go out here to the salt flats. It's pretty dangerous, but I think this is going to give us the best bet to see if it will actually fly. Holy crap, this thing moves so weird. Come on, fly for me. Fly, come on, no. Oh no, it's not flying. What is wrong with you? You can see it's actually not on the ground completely because the wheels aren't moving. Yeah, it's getting a little thrust. It's just not enough wingspan, I guess. And maybe... What do you think? Do you think I should add some more wings? Maybe that will do it? Let me put that down. Let me go ahead and buy some more wings and see if that will help at all. It may not. Like I said, I really don't have the right wings for it, just these things. And I don't have anything in the venture blocks or the geocore ones either. So I think my best bet is to just go all out on these things and see if maybe they will give me the thrust I need, or the lift, I should say, that I need to keep going. So we'll just put a whole bunch here. We'll do the same thing on this side. Get rid of this weapon. Put it over here for now. We'll probably end up moving or getting rid of most of these weapons and putting them on the inside just so I can have more space for the lift. And again, I don't know if any of this is going to work. Like, if they're even in the right positioning, because we just haven't done enough experimenting with it. Let's see. Okay, we're going to go this direction. Come on. Lift! Lift! You know you want to lift up! Come on! No! Oh my god, it's not working. Oh. You know, they're obviously facing the right direction, the fans, because if they weren't, I wouldn't be going forward. I would be going in reverse. And you can actually see they're still turning. The fans alone are still turning. There we go. Come on. You know you want to. Lift up. Am I too heavy? Should I go with venture blocks, maybe? I think venture blocks might be a better bet, but I should be getting at least some thrust up, and I'm really not. Holy crap. This thing is just crazy for handling. No! No, lift up for me, please! Oh my god, no, this is not gonna work. It's really fast, and I kind of like the design. In fact, let me do a screenshot of it real quick, just so that I have that saved. I don't really think it's gonna be worth it in any, you know, sense of the word as far as actually getting up. But let's keep with the design. What did I do with, there it is. Let's go ahead and double down and see if we can buy some more pieces. This may be a mistake. What else could I use? Anything? No, I mean, I have lights, and lights are always cool, but that's all I have there. I don't really have anything decent for lift. I should have picked up that airplane as soon as possible, and then I would definitely be able to take off at the very least with a small plane of some sort. And then I could look around. Then I could see if I could find some better pieces, and I might actually be able to explore a little bit more without having to restart. But yeah, it doesn't seem to be the case on this one. See, I have very few venture blocks, which is crazy because I've been out here in the desert in the regions that they usually spawn. I just haven't found any of those pieces. Now, I do have a fair amount of geocore blocks. In fact, I found a few more this time than I've ever found before, such as the armor. Now, I've found the big armor before. The small armor, on the other hand, the geocore small armor plate, is something that I haven't really run into all that much. And they're pretty cool. I like that. They're 1 square wide, where these are, the geocore large armor plates are 4 square. So they can cover the big geocore blocks. These up here, as soon as we get up there, they can cover these things on one side with extra armor, whereas the other ones, the smaller ones, will cover the geocore or the GSO blocks, the little gray ones, on one side. So you can see the difference on that. I don't know what the actual defense is, like how much damage it blocks, you know, the actual stats of it. That would be kind of interesting to see. I don't think they're going to get into that, really. I don't think they're going to tell you, like, the weapon does, you know, 16 to 30 damage, and the armor blocks, you know, 40 damage or something like that over, like, 10 seconds. I don't think it's going to do that. This is also the first time that I found the geocore Foreman GPR cab, which is pretty cool. I like that. I do want to try to build a better base spot with like 2 or even 3 of these things up at the top to kind of cause a distraction, why the rest of the bot just completely destroys them. And I really, really love the lights that they've added into the game. These geocore hazard lights are freaking amazing. They give off so much light for just one little tiny itty-bitty thing. And then these geocore small floodlights give off, I would say, probably equal amount of light, but in one direction rather than in 360-degree angle with the geocore hazard lights. But they look pretty cool. They look very industrial, so if you're going for that look. Now, I have never actually used the geocore 2-screw loader. I found it before, just never really found a reason for it. It doesn't do very much damage, and when you try to scoop things up, it doesn't like fling it into your tractor pad or something. Like, your tractor pad has so much power. I don't really see what the point of this is. I don't understand what it is used for, but it's there. We got the geocore cab armor plate. We found this before. It's a small plate with a little slit in the middle. I kind of wanted to try it at the time where I could shoot a weapon out the center of it by putting a weapon behind it and somehow positioning it in the right place so that when I took the block that it was stuck on out, I could put a weapon in the inside and it would still be able to fire and yet have the protection that it needs to fire in one direction. I think that would be pretty cool if it works that way. I just never got it to do exactly what I wanted to do. And then we have the geocore medium armor plate. I don't think I've ever found that. The geocore boss cab, I'm pretty sure I've never found that one. That one sounds pretty sweet. The geocore overlord cab, yeah, that, wow, I didn't know there was that many cabs for the geocore. Geocore twin floodlights, those would be kind of sweet. And the geocore focus spotlight. So if these are more powerful than the other ones, I can't even imagine. Those other ones are pretty powerful. And as far as like special goes, we don't really have anything special on these. The jolly white beard, the mean green beard, and stuff like that. From what I've heard, they're just you know, sitting on the ground someplace in some areas. Other places you'll discover them at those little posts. The ice cream sundae, and I believe the sundae is named after one of the programmers. He's a YouTuber as well, I believe. So yeah, you definitely should check that guy out as well. From what I hear, he's really good. But that's pretty much all I got, guys. I don't know what more I can do with this design other than to I don't even know if these things are really providing that much lift. You know, these turbine propellers. But I'll go ahead and buy a few more, and I'll cover the entire side and the front and the back with those things. And if I get lucky, maybe we can just take off like an airplane or something. I'm guessing that's pretty much all we can do is hope for the best. So let me see. I'll put these weapons here. You know, one thing, if we could actually get this to take off like a helicopter, would be to put your weapons on the bottom, and that would allow you to shoot downwards at the enemies when you're above them. And I think that would be kind of a cool technique to try out. I don't know if it would work per se, because it would be, anytime I've ever flown, it's always really difficult to control your bot. Like it's not the most intuitive design control wise, and so you may run into the issue of just not being able to really hover there for very long without kind of moving off of your target area. And then of course, you know, maybe he can even shoot at you, because a lot of the time the lasers actually do you know, aim at your target, and so it could be possible that he could shoot straight up. I don't think he would when I'm thinking about it, because from what I remember when I've you know, made my bots before, the only time I've ever seen them shoot straight up is when I've done something like this, where I've put my weapons in just a weird spot where they fire up. Like right now, they're gonna fire straight up into the air. But I don't know, I don't think you could do that any other way. I don't think any of the other weapons out there are capable of doing that. So I don't know if I'm wrong on that. You guys will have to let me know. Let me see one more time. Come on, you know you want to be right there where I want you to be. There we go. And what am I gonna put this? Let's see, maybe in the front? No, it's already full in the front. We'll put one in the back then. And if that's not enough, man, I don't know what to do on that one. I guess more of them, I guess, till we get it right, until it actually lifts up. Let's see if will it go up by itself? Come on, you can see it kind of wanting to lift up. The tires are extending themselves where it's like there's not as much weight there. It's just it doesn't have enough thrust. Yeah, okay, we're gonna buy a few more and see if that works. If that does not work, guys, I think we're gonna go ahead and end the episode short here and just go ahead and start over. I do apologize for that, but I like experimenting with different designs just to see how they work. And this is definitely one of the most strange designs I've ever even considered building. And I do like how you can add the weapons to the outside of it. So you could still have a design like this and still put, you know, the weapons over here. Or I guess you could attach more fans. Like I could go all the way around this thing with more and more of these fans, and eventually just have an enormous amount of those. I guess I could try that. It would take me quite a bit of time to save up enough money, though, to be honest. Come on, you know you want to fly? Fly for me. Okay, let's get moving a little bit. Maybe that will give it the power it needs. No, turn. Holy crap, this thing does not want to turn. This thing is so... It's actually pretty heavy from the way it feels. It actually feels pretty heavy. Come on. You know you want to go. Fly. If I had some battery packs for the boosters, I might, and I stress might because I don't know for sure, but I might be able to get enough speed to provide enough lift. But I actually feel like I'm going slower now that I've added all these fans than when I didn't have them all on. When I just had a few of them on. So there may be quite a bit of weight to these things that I'm not aware of. Come on, you can do it. You know you want to fly. All I need is 1 or 2 wings. I'd literally be taking off right now. Look how fast I'm going. This is pretty good speed. Oh my god, there's so many enemies out here. Oh, this sucks so bad. And I never saw the EXP blocks that you guys were talking about. Like, I really want to find those things for the weapons that they supposedly have, but I don't see them out here. So I don't know if I just have really bad luck. I think that's what it is. Maybe if I aim for a mountain, and do like a little Papa Willie kind of thing off the top of the mountain, that might give me enough. Nope, he's gonna completely avoid the mountain. Oh, he's just going where the ground takes him. Holy crap! Look at that guy. That's probably one of the guys I got the the propellers off of. Come on, you know you want to pop a wheelie. Come on, do it. Do it. Take off. Take off and fly. Can you fly, sucker? Guess not. And he's not really even going that fast anymore. Like, the propellers really aren't doing the trick. Holy crap. That GSO guy, or not GSO, that Venture bot is actually keeping up with us. So it may have been more to our advantage to switch to those rather than the GSO ones. But I figured with enough of these fans, we could take and make up for that. But it doesn't seem to be the case. Oh my god, this is just a big fail. No! Come on, you know you want to. Just give us one little thrust. Don't be the spruce goose. You know you can do it. You know you can do it. Oh my god, look how big this guy is. What does he have? Okay, so he has fans. You know, he actually looks like something from the Road Warrior. Wow, what did he hit me with? Or was that one of my fans exploding? No, I didn't lose a fan. I didn't lose a thruster either. Yeah, I did. I lost the thruster on the front. So that's what exploded, was the thruster. Oh, I don't know. I don't know what to do here, guys. I don't think this is going to work. And now he's getting stuck for some reason. Oh, crap. Seriously? Let's go into build mode. Come on, let me get down. Let me get down. Oh. This would be funny if we... Why am I going in reverse? I don't understand. Are these propellers on backwards? So one of you guys are going to have to let me know, because it kind of feels like I'm going in reverse now. Let's see. Reverse doesn't do anything. No, I'm completely stuck. I am completely stuck now. And I guess we can keep going down the side of this mountain a little bit. Keeps waddling us down a little bit until we get down there. But there's going to be no point to this. I mean, unless we get so lucky that we just happen upon an airplane. And what are the chances? Like, that's not going to happen. Well, what does that guy have? Oh, I thought he had some kind of, like, foil thing on the top. But no, I think he's just a regular guy. Regular Venture block. And I don't see anything on the map as far as our radar goes, because, as I said, I drove really far away from where we started. Literally, like, 2 or 3 hours in one direction. So, yeah, I think we're going to go ahead and end the episode here, guys. Again, if you do enjoy these videos, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe. Definitely leave comments down below on what you think might have been the problem with this design. You know, albeit the obvious that it didn't fly. But, you know, if you have a better method, then definitely leave that below, because I do want to, immediately upon building a secure area for our base on the next episode, exactly what we're going to be doing is starting over with the new patch, and then building the base up so that it's secure and I always have a place to go back to. And I get this again. This is the second time I've gotten this in this episode and the last episode. So I guess it's a good thing that we are going ahead and starting over again, because it said before that if you get this over and over again, it could be that your save game is corrupt. And I think at this point, that's probably what happened. It probably freaked out the first time for whatever reason, and now it's just it's no good, and we have to start over anyway. So I guess it's a good thing that we're doing that. And again, guys, if you do enjoy, hit that like button, subscribe, and I will talk to you guys next time.